All right, everybody, what's going on? Happy bearish crypto weekend. Shouts out to the DeFi Moneyverse Telegram group. Free link in the description. Today, I have a 10K to 100K portfolio challenge, and that's 100K or more. So here I have put together a number of cryptos that if you were to put 10,000 bucks into these cryptos, you have the potential to 10x or more with those cryptos. All right. Now, some of these cryptos you might not be a fan of, but seeing as though we're at bear market lows with a lot of good assets, you can just swap out one of these cryptos or more of these cryptos with cryptos that you are interested in. And maybe you never heard of some of these. All right. So let's get right into it. As you can see here, we have Solana, Render Token, Avalanche, Matic, Gala, LCX, Illuvium, Cadena, LF0, Parabis, Moonbeam, Glitch Protocol, TrueBit, Optimism, and Metis. And then we have honorable mentions, which are Ojamu, Cellframe, Polygod, and VXV. Now here in this column, the price today, you can see the price of the asset today. And here you can see the amount of money, the holdings, and the dollar amount that you were to put into these cryptos. So that would be, 500 bucks into Solana, so on and so forth. And then we have the amount of coins or tokens. I just use coins here, even though some of these are actually tokens. Okay. The amount of tokens that you'd be able to buy at this price of Solana if you were to put 500 bucks into Solana. So if you were to put 500 bucks into Solana at the price of $41 per Solana, that would give you 12.09 coins. All right. If you were to put 500 bucks into Render Token at $0.55 dollars, that would give you 902 Render tokens. So on and so forth. You guys get it. For the sake of time, let's get right into it. So if you were to put $500 into Solana today and it were to 10x, that $500 would turn into $4,956. All right. If it were to 20x, that would turn into $9,913.80 approximately. If it were to 30x, we're getting into the moon boy territory here. All right. When we start talking about the 30x's and 50x's, your $500 would turn into $14,870.70. If it were to 50x, which is true moon boy territory for Solana, your $500 would turn into $24,784.50. All right. Now, a lot of people don't think that Solana will hit a 30x or 50x, and some of you just might. You might be fans of Solana. Moving on, Render Token. If you were to put 500 bucks into Render Token, and it were to 10x from today's price, your $500 will be worth approximately $4,961. All right. If it were to 20x, $9,922. If it were to 30x, $14,883. If it were to 50x, your $500 would turn into $24,805. All right. Now, Avalanche, if you were to put 500 bucks into Avalanche and it were to 10x, then your $500 would turn into $4,920 approximately. All right. If you were to put $500 into Avalanche and it were to 20x, you turn that 500 bucks into $9,840. All right. If it were to 30x, $14,760. If it were to 50x, $24,600. All right. Now, Matic, if you were to put 500 bucks into Matic and it were to 10x, your 500 bucks would turn into $4,959 and 27 cents. Right. Well, 28 cents roughly. All right. So some of these figures might be off slightly because I don't have the actual decimal price all the way down to like the decimal. So, render token might actually be trading at 0.550012, for example. So I rounded off for the price today. All right. So moving on to Gala, if you were to put $1,000 into Gala, that would get you 18,488 tokens, right? Now, should Gala 10x, that $1,000 would turn into $9,244. If it were to 20x, that $1,000 would turn into $18,488. If it were to 30x, $27,732. 50x, $46,220. All right. Moving on to LCX. Oh, one of my faves. LCX. If you were to put 1,000 into LCX, that would give you 15,416 LCX. If it were to 10x at that price, right? Your 15,416 LCX tokens would be worth $9,249.60. 20x, $18,500 approximately. 30x, $27,748 approximately. 50x, $46,248 approximately. So moving on to Illuvium, if you were to put $1,000 into Illuvium, that would give you 8.23 Illuvium. And if 8.23 Illuvium were to 10x from here, your $1,000 would turn into $9,876. 20x, $19,752. 30x, $29,628. 50x, $49,380. Yeah. I think a 10x or a 20x is totally possible with Illuvium next bull run. All right. Cadena. You guys know I love Cadena. I love Cadena. All right. So check it out. If you were to put 1,000 into Cadena at a price point of $1.60, that'll give you 613 Cadena. If those 613 Cadena were to 10x from here, you would turn that $1,000 into $9,816. 20x, $19,632. 30x, $29,448. 50x, $49,000 approximately. All right. LF0, I'm super bullish on LF0. All right. If you were to put 1,000 into LF0, that would give you 1,056 A0 coins. All right. If that were to 10x, your $1,000 would turn into $9,926 approximately. At a 20x, that'd be $19,852. All right. 30x, $29,779. 50x, $49,632. All right. Moving on to Paribus. I'm bullish on Paribus. If we were to put $500 into Paribus today at a price of 0.0018, that will give you 266,666 Paribus approximately. If that $500 were to 10x, your $500 investment will be worth $4,800 approximately. At a 20x, $9,600. At a 30x, $14,400. At a 50x, $24,000 approximately. All right. Moving on to Moonbeam. I'm bullish on Moonbeam. At a price point of $0.72, if you were to put $500 into Moonbeam, that would give you 690 Moonbeam coins. Okay. If they were to 10x, that $500 would be worth $4,970 approximately. At a 20x, $9,941. At a 30x, $14,912. At a 50x, $24,854 on your $500 investment into Moonbeam. All right. Glitch Protocol. I'm super bullish on Glitch. Shout out to the Glitch community. All right. And the Glitch fam. All right. Let's get into it. If you were to put $500 into Glitch, all right, right now at a price point of 0.097, that will give you 5,118 Glitch coins. All right. Now, if they were to 10x, you turn $500 into $4,964. If it were to 20x, you turn $500 into $9,928. If it were to 30x, $14,893. At a 50x, $24,822. Ooh, nice numbers here. Nice numbers here. All right. TrueBit. You know I'm super bullish on TrueBit. Shout out to the TrueBit fam. All right. If you were to put $500 into TrueBit, all right, at a price point of $0.17, all right, your $500 will get you 2,820 TrueBit. If TrueBit were to 10x, your TrueBit investment would be worth $4,794. If it were to 20x, your $500 investment would be worth $9,588. If it were to 30x, $14,382. 50x, $23,970. Okay. Moving on to Optimism. If we were to put $500 into Optimism at a price point of 0.84, that would give us 557 Optimism tokens. All right. If your Optimism investment were to 10x, that $500 would be worth $4,678. If it were to 20x, $9,357 approximately. At a 30x, $14,036 approximately. 50x, $23,394 approximately. Okay, moving on to Metis. All right. If you had $500 and put it into Metis at a price point of $32, all right, that would give you 15.62 Metis. Okay. If that were to 10x, your $500 would be worth $4,999. 20x, that'd be $9,999. 30x, $14,099. 50x, $24,999. Okay. And then we have our honorable mentions. All right. So Ojamu, if you were to put $500 into Ojamu right now at a price point of 0.008, that $500 would get you 62,766 Ojamu tokens. All right. If that were to 10x, your $500 investment would be worth $5,021. 20x, $10,042. 30x, $15,063. 50x, $25,106. All right. Cell Frame. You know I'm bullish on Cell Frame. Shout out to the Cell Frame fam. All right. Cell Frame. If you put $500 into Cell Frame at $0.27, that'll give you 1,832 Cell Frame. All right. If your Cell Frame investment were to 10x, your $500 will be worth $4,946. All right. If it were to 20x, $9,892. If it were to 30x, $14,839. If it were to 50x, $24,732. And Polygod. Moving on to Polygod. Polygod is really, really in a nice buying zone right now for only about 10 million tokens. Interesting, right? Shout out to the Polygod fam. All right. Polygod team. Okay. Polygod trading at 0.0162. All right. Actually, I think there's about 13 million in circulation. Moving on. $500 into Polygod to get you 30,839 Polygod tokens. Ghoul at this point in time. All right. GULL is the ticker. Right. If that were to 10x, your investment will be worth $4,995. If it were to 20x, $9,991. If it were to 30x, $14,987. If it were to 50x, $24,979 approximately. All right. VXV. If we were to put $500 into VXV at a price point of $0.46, that'll give us 1,075 VXV tokens. All right. If our VXV investment were to 10x, that'd be worth $4,945. If it were to 20x, our investment would be worth $9,890. If it were to 30x, $14,835. If it were to 50x, $24,725. All right. All right. Before we move on to the price targets, all right, we have our total return on investment. All right. We have our total invested, which was 10,000. And should these assets hit that price point, this would be the return on that 10,000. So we have 10,000 there, right? Now, should our $10,000 investment 10x, or if these cryptos 10x, this would be our approximate return, which would be $97,000 approximately with a 10x return. All right. with a 20x return, we're looking at approximately $194,234. At a 30x return, $291,351. At a 50x return on our investment, $485,586. Okay. All right, guys. So moving on to the honorable mentions. I just had to make a modification to this area here to include the additional honorable mentions that we have here. This calculation was off, so I had to go back and fix it. Anyway, so moving on, check it out. If we were to include the honorable mentions, right, instead of an initial $10,000 investment, that would be an initial $12,000 investment with $500 into each one of these cryptos. All right, so that's 4 more cryptos at $500 invested a piece. So that gives us $12,000 total invested. All right. So should our return on investment 10x, right? Should we get a 10x ROI, right? Because we included the honorable mentions, then our return would be $117,000 instead of the $97,000. All right. If it were to 20x, we'd be looking at $234,000 approximately. If it were to 30x, that'd be $351,000 approximately. If it were to 50x, $585,000 approximately. All right. So what about the price points if these cryptos hit these targets? All right. I got you. I told you I got you. It's bear market love. All right. So check it out. If Solana were to 10x from here, here's your price point, right? $410, 20x, 820, 30x, 1,230, 50x, 2,050. All right. Render token, $5.50, $11. If it were to 20x, $16.5 out of 30x, $27.5 out of 50x. All right. Illuvium is trading at $120. If it were to 10x, that'd be $1,200. 20x, $2,400. 30x, $3,600. 50x, $6,000. All right, per Illuvium. Cardano trading at $1.60. If it were to 10x, that's $16. 20x, $32. 30x, $48. 50x, $80. All right. A0. If A0 were to 10x, that'd be $9.40, $18.80, $28.20 out of 30x, and out of 50x to be $47. All right. Let's see. Paribus at literally 2/10 of a penny. At a 10x, it'd be about 2 cents. At a 20x, it'll be about 3.5 cents. All right. At a 30x, it'll be 5.5 cents approximately. At a 50x, that'll be 9 cents. So almost 10 cents, right? Glitch protocol. All right. Trading at just under 10 cents. At a 10x, that'll be just under $1. At a 20x, that'll be $1.94. A 30x, that'll be $2.91. At a 50x, that'll be $4.85. All right. Truebit trading at 17 cents. If it were to 10x, that'd be $1.70. At a 20x, $3.40. At a 30x, that'd be $5.10. At a 50x, that'd be $8.5. All right. Optimism at 84 cents trading currently today. 10x, $8.40. 20x, $16.80. 25x, 30x, $25.2. At a 50x, $42. All right. And then we have, who else do we have? Well, these are our honorable mentions here at the bottom here. All right. So we got Ojamu, price points. All right. And then we got Cellframe, price points, Polygon, price points, VXV, price points. You guys can pause this video, come back to it. Hopefully it gives you kind of an idea of how you can build out your portfolio, right? What with a lot of these assets that are currently beat down. Maybe you can use this as a framework to kind of gauge building out a new portfolio with some low to moderate risk cryptos. All right. And I hope that this gave you a good framework to try to get to $100,000, right? So my theory is this with investing and going long, all right, is this little by little, all right? A lot of people in crypto try to hit a home run with every crypto, all right? And that can work out sometimes. But if you start small, the small numbers add up, okay? So yeah, so check it out. If you reach your goal of 100K, you could cash out immediately, all right? Or you can remove half of your investment, all right? So you cash out 50K and you just wait, all right? There's many different options, so it's good to have a plan before we go into a bull market, because if we go into a full-on bull market, you might be frantic trying to figure out when to exit, when to take profits and whatnot, okay? So hopefully this gives you kind of an idea of how you could play it, right? And so what you could do is just, eject at 100K. Hey, my goal was 100K. I made 100K. You take out the 100K, you set some aside for taxes, and you just wait with the rest of that money. Just wait for the market to crash again, because the markets always crash, right? We're always headed to a bull market or a bear market. That's just markets and cycles, right? So here's a scenario. You reach one of these goals, right? You reach 100K or 200K or 300K, or maybe you reach $500,000, right? Once you reach that goal, get out of the market. For example, just get out, set aside some for taxes, right? The rest of that money, if you just want to keep it in the market, just wait, just be patient. Goal achieved. You 10x, you 20x, you 30x, or you 50x your portfolio. You got to do, as the investor, what you got to do is figure out which one of those price points do you want to get out at, right? That's the decision that each one of us has to make as the investor, okay? Investing is a solo sport. It's not a team sport. So you got to figure out what's good for you, what works for you. You know what I'm saying? So you could cash out at one of these points, okay? And just chill. Just wait for the market to come back to you, because it will come back to you. Don't know how long that will take, but here's a scenario. You 10x your portfolio, you cash out, set some aside for taxes, wait for the bear market to come again, okay? And then you just repeat the process again. But now you're trying to 10x that 100K, what you set aside some for taxes. So maybe you're trying to 10x, let's say 70K, right? Let's say you paid 30K in taxes, depending on where you live, depending on what your write-offs were, whatever, right? So now you got 70K, you're trying to 10x, okay? So you just wait for the bear market to come again, right? So I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Hope it helps you out. Hope you found it interesting. If you found it interesting, smash up the likes, all right? And subscribe so you can catch the next video. All right, guys, I'll be back soon. Hope you have a good weekend. Deuce Crypto out.